Hey everybody, it's Angel and Mayhem in the house. Super surprise. It's hump day. Whoop whoop. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Yes, it's Angel and Mayhem from Halo. We give you inspirations to help you spread beauty and joy through your quilting journey. Yeah, and we can move this thing too. We don't need it now. So, I don't know how you did that. Wow, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah. It's an arrow. You see that arrow right there?
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, yes, today is WIP Wednesday, and as you can see, this is still up. That means I haven't been able to work on much.
Hello.
Yeah, everybody's saying hello, Mr. Michael. And Sherlock So says she's making chicken soup and biscuits.
Oh, that sounds so good. I can't eat biscuits.
Huh?
No, I can't eat biscuits.
Yeah, you can eat gluten-free.
Yeah, I gotta find good ones.
So, you are... Well, I don't know why you're ashamed of yourself there, Colleen. Hey there, Tater Tam. Yeah, look, she says, oh,
Ooh.
wow, surprise, it's Michael.
Oh, what's up, Tam?
Yay. Everybody's saying hello, Mr. Michael. Hey there, Sharina. Glad to see you out there in Utah. I was just talking about you because I was just saying to somebody that everything good comes out of Utah that's quilty. And it makes me think of you. Hello. Yep. Thank you, Colleen. Colleen's saying hello to everybody, too. Aw.
Who's Pepper?
Pepper?
Oh.
Yeah, she's with Pepper
Oh,
and
yeah, that makes
Baby
sense.
Wyndham. Winnie the Pooh.
Win!
Prince Wyndham.
Prince Wyndham.
So I haven't been able to sew a lot, but I did start. I got the cornerstones down, and I'm going to show you my borders. I've had 2 out of the 4, so I'll get the other 2 done. I would love to be able to do it tonight, but it'll probably be tomorrow. Oh, how fun, Colleen. Yes, Halo Sherry. She was on your chat. That's wonderful. You saw the comments from the hop last night. Yes, Miss Pam, glad to see you. Glad to see you in the house. Yeah, so for all of you, and I'm thinking next year. Okay, so what happened was last night on Facebook, Shop Hop Inc. on the Mid-Atlantic Shop Hop Facebook page. Anybody is welcome to join. They did their prize giveaways, right? The prizes that were won, and that was a lot of fun. So you got to understand, it was 6 states. I think 5 regions: north, south, east, west, central. I think it's 5 regions, and then the northern half, the southern half, and then the overall. So they went through it last night. It was a couple hours long. It was a lot of fun. So what I'm thinking next year, Michael, seriously, after the shop hop is over and we figure out the timing they do, I'd love to have a watch party at the store.
Cool.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
And have a little watch party and watch all the prizes given away. So, hey there, Deb. Glad to see you. Pug Mama. Isn't that the cutest name? I know.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Look, my glasses are all crooked. My hair's all messed up. I've been trying to sew. Michael was in the house today, so I was trying to sew. Yeah, you think that'd be a good idea, Pam, to have a watch party? I think it'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
And we could have other people on there, too, who aren't in the shop. We can do it on the television, and then...
We can get real crazy with it. We can get a projector.
Oh, we have the money for that. Yeah, like he's dreaming.
Projectors aren't that expensive.
What? That's fabric money, dude.
I'll buy it. I want one anyway. I'll bring it in.
So, at any rate, I think it'd be a lot of fun. We'll have to plan for that next year because we are doing the shop hop again next year. That's a lot of fun. And I already am having some withdrawals. Just so everybody knows, if you were in here and you've seen us and you said hello and we met you and got to know you and hear your story, we're going through a little bit of a withdrawal.
See? We're getting a blow-up screen and projector. We can bring that on over. See?
Oh, look at that.
Tam gets it. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
See?
No, that's not Tam. That's Colleen.
That was Tam. We're getting a blow-up screen
Oh,
and projector.
well,
We
look
can
at
bring
that.
that over.
Did you know if you have a chat room in your Discord, you can do a watch party through that?
yes, you
See?
can,
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Michael's a Discord. He's a gamer too. Colleen, she games.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. I think that's what we need to plan for is
Yeah,
a
we'll make that work.
watch party.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll make that work.
Okay, cool. So, WIPs. So y'all know I'm supposed to be working on the mystery quilt with Kafe. I haven't touched any of it. I got the fabric out and on Thursday. Oh no, that wasn't for that. That was for the next month. I also have the BOM. Okay, so I will show you what I've done.
What's going on?
I've got 2 borders on.
What are you
Now it
doing?
needs a good press,
What are
but
you doing?
I'm gonna put it underneath the camera.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So people can see the points, and then we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit.
Figured you'd know.
Yeah, exactly, Colleen. But before I do that, so one of the things that made me think, there's a couple of things that made me think. Oh, well, that number stops. But, you know, a lot of times quilters, oh, here we go. At least you're not yawning.
That's true.
So a lot of times quilters will beat themselves up when they're not getting through something. And there wasn't a whole lot I could do about it. And I realized that. So I had a little bit of a moment of guilt because I just need to sew. I've got so many things that need to happen, and sewing is one of them. I mean, my gosh, we own a quilt shop. You got to sew. And then of course we got some video tutorials coming up. But you should have Michael add us to your Discord. I should. Yeah.
We can add a link to it.
I know.
Okay.
We haven't done it because you haven't been here.
Okay.
So at any rate, but I talk myself down, and it's because I preach it, I talk it, I educate it, I give grace to others and help them find grace in themselves. I just talked to somebody today and I helped them find grace, and yesterday. So it's important to not beat yourself up and this is my mantra, just keep going.
Send it.
I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm not going to say anything but what I am about the future, okay? But what I am going to do is, I don't know what y'all do to keep organized, but I do have a weekly calendar. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug certain times in that I'm going to sit and sew on these things and which thing I'm sewing on. Because I've got projects that they just need to even get started, but I can't start until I'm caught up with these ones.
Yep.
Okay? That's my rule.
I got projects.
You got that, and I'm going to get to that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you're hearing me and you're ever in that boat, okay, there's 2 boats that you could be in when you don't do something. Sometimes a project just doesn't make you happy, so you procrastinate. It's okay. Let it go. Okay? Move into something for now that makes you happy. All right? And second of all, if life takes a hold and you just couldn't get it done, it's okay. Just keep going. Okay. So you'll keep seeing more and more because I am getting through some things, but it's just not fast enough. Yeah, I'm not going to jinx myself. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. So I keep saying it's like a nurse thing. Okay. I don't know how y'all are, but this happens in retail too. If you've ever worked retail, in retail, you'd never say, "Oh, it's so slow," right? Because then all of a sudden you get a rush. In nursing, you never say, "Boy, is it quiet." The Q word, no go. No go. You never use the Q word because then all of a sudden you got 5 codes and chaos is in the house. So I'm a superstitious person because of all of that, and so I don't want to jinx myself with anything about the future that I'm thinking. Just gonna keep it in here, and y'all will see. Y'all see what I was thinking here in the near future. Okay, so I'm going to pull you under, and at least I've got 2 of the borders on the block of the month. I have the other 2 to add. Now, I don't know if I told y'all this. It looks real pretty and everything like that, but I started to use the method that was written by the pattern maker, and I found that other ways were much better for me, that I get more successful. So I had some wonky. I knew that, okay? You can't see it if you're just looking at it, but I know the quilt because I put it together, right? And so when I put the borders on, I think I said this the last Wednesday we did WIP Wednesday. When I put the borders on, I knew that it's gonna all go back to square. Everything will be just great after those borders. I hate borders, but I will say if you do your borders correctly, it will re-square that quilt top. Okay, and this is just the center, but at least I will know that the center is square. And with these borders, what I have found was my center, because if you watched in the past when I went back to the basics, I did borders, and I only use the center, and I don't use a measuring tape. I don't use a ruler and measure stuff. I use the quilt top. My center is bigger than my ends. Okay, probably I didn't measure, but based off of me putting the borders on, I will say it's probably a little more, probably 3/8, somewhere about that. I think the center is 3/8 bigger than the top and the bottom. Okay, now that's fine because the borders are gonna correct that. Okay, but I will show you up front and personal of what this binding it's a trip. You got to trust the process. So you find quilting and binding are what bring your projects to a standstill. Interesting. See, that's very interesting.
What?
See, and you know why? I wonder, Sharina, do you prefer to do the piecing? Are you like just love? Are you just love piecing? See, Michael,
I'll quilt.
He loves to quilt, so that doesn't bother him. His standstill, which we're going to talk about, is in the piecing because he doesn't enjoy it as much as the quilting, but he knows he has to do the piecing to get to the quilting, right? But that's where your standstill comes.
I think that'll change, but yeah.
You think it'll change? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it could. You're right. I mean, we all go through a journey, right? And we find ourselves in different places at different times. And you can evolve as a quilter and find things that you just love that you didn't think you would. I still don't like to cut. I'm just saying.
Cutting's whatever.
I know. You don't mind cutting.
No, not at all.
You just don't like the piecing. Okay, so I'll bring you now. It needs a good press because I just finished the 2 borders. I pressed it once, but it's been balled up in my little lap. I'm going to switch cameras.
Okay.
All right. Luane's here too. I didn't see Luane.
Yep.
Oh, very good. Yep, somebody's calling the quilt shop. We're not. Oh, there you are, sewing with Luane. Hey there, quilty friend. Glad to see you. Okay, let me switch this overhead for you. Michael's hands are going to be there. Now, I will tell you, remember I did say that my center was bigger, okay? Maybe it's smaller.
I'm down with that.
Oh, it is. It's smaller. Michael and I should hook up. I will do the piecing and he can do the quilting. Whoop, whoop.
I'm down with that.
See, now we're thinking, right? We just got to have these different people in our lives. You like to cut? Sure. Here's all the cutting. I'll piece it for you. And then the next one, you have another buddy and they, yeah, sure. I'll quilt it if you cut it. Yeah. Okay. So at any rate, it is the center was smaller. And I'll say that because this border, when I attach it to the end, was smaller than the edge of the quilt. Okay, so lots of pins, find the middles, lots and lots of pins. Okay, and normally we teach people whichever side is bigger, that's the piece that you put on the bottom. But if I did that, all of these points would be hidden. Okay, and I wanted to see where I was sewing with the points because there's no seams here. So I ended up putting this on the bottom. Okay. And to be real with you, I still just sewed it. So what I gain out of that, and I have to remind myself of this all the time, trust the process. Okay. It worked though. And you can see I did pretty darn good. I was showing Michael, and he's laughing over here. I was like so happy. You know, you do the happy dance when you open it up and you look at your points and you're like, score! I win! Right?
I did things.
I
did things.
Yeah. I was like, I'm so proud of it. So there's one border with the point. See the points, guys? Isn't that great? Just moving on through. Look at those. Look at them. This one needs pressed, but yeah, see? Isn't that great? So trust the process. That's all you have to do. Trust the process.
Just send it.
And Michael says, just send it. That's the same. It's the same attitude. Look, this is a leader ender. I still have the leader ender on. But trust the process. It works. So I did get both sides done. I won't bore you with the whole thing. Okay, so here's the other side.
Flipping and spinning.
Flipping and spinning.
Right,
Yeah, needs a
going
good
on.
press. And all the threads need pulled, but you know you're not supposed to pull them. You're supposed to snip them, so I haven't touched them. But yeah, you can see. Look, see? Trust the process. It works. It truly does. All right. So, speaking of the process, so we just said, let me come back at you a minute. So that's what I got done. I'm not going to lie to y'all. That's what I got done so far. I've got 2 more borders and then the center's done, and I can start. This is so embarrassing. I can start June. Here we are going in October. And the rest of the quilt is done on point. So the rows, I can't piece anything together until I have all the rest of the blocks together, because each month has a block that goes on point rows. Okay. Oh, thank you. Looks great. See, I thank you. Hey there, Terry. Glad to see you. So that is the WIP. Trust the process and just keep going. Just keep going. But we talked about Michael having his stall out. His stall has lasted months. So it did. So how many of you have stalled on a project and then you decide, I'm going to get this sucker done, and then you say, oh my goodness, where the heck was I and what was I doing and what are these pieces? That's what happened to Michael. So I started to clean up the pig pen because it needs it. And Michael, I put his stuff in a box. That's the stuff we're going to talk about. Okay. So I put his stuff in a box. So he had to take it home. And what happened?
Huh?
What happened whenever you finally looked at it?
I had to figure out what I was doing.
And what you came to me and you thought you were missing pages.
I thought I was missing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I was fine.
But you thought, I'm missing pages to the pattern.
Yeah.
And I said, it's okay. We can print it again because it's a free pattern. But
I just didn't read the pattern right.
he didn't read the pattern right. Well, you're trying to collect where you left.
Yeah.
And you thought you had all the blocks done, and then you still learned that you have more sewing.
Yeah, I got a
So
couple
you
more
can
blocks
we
to
can
sew.
show what you have. Wait, she said sewing. Oh, he says, I finally finished. This is Lil Wayne. I finally finished a small quilt 8 years ago. I just sat down and did it. See what I'm saying? Yeah, it happens to everybody, right? It does. What's this piece?
That was my measurement
Oh my gosh.
for my desk.
Oh my god, you're so funny. Okay, let's switch the camera.
Don't get rid of that.
I won't get rid of that, I promise.
It's
But my
measuring
gosh.
tool. Well, I don't have a lot of things. Like that,
So
right?
here's his box, guys, and he has big fat strips.
Yeah.
I don't know what they measure, but they're big. 13 and something.
What was it? 13 and 3/8.
13 and 3/8. He's got
Some
got
things-
pieces of blocks. There's several in here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Look,
Yeah.
he's got a lot.
No, it's not a lot. It's like 5.
And he's got partials, like this only has one
There's the other one
side.
right there. You just
Oh,
threw it.
look,
It's
what's
fine.
this?
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's your leader ender.
That's my leader. Ender.
Yeah, I'll put it back.
All right.
Okay.
Need that.
And then the good news is, this is the good news, okay?
Most of the
He has a lot of blocks
done.
finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots.
Everything's fine.
Look at all that. Look, blocks and blocks.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering what these blocks are,
It'll be-
okay, you show them the pattern. the front page.
This is what it'll end up.
It's the chandelier
It'll
quilt.
be like that.
Yeah, so this is Michael's first on point. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
When you get there.
Everything's fine.
It will be fine, but I think you'll have fun.
Oh, I don't think it'll be very hard.
Nah. I think it's a great place to start with on point.
Thank you. Yeah, I like
Cute
the fabric
fabrics. Yeah, we can't get it anymore.
No.
Got the little dragonflies in there.
Too. Yeah.
And this is shabby.
Yes.
Or is it shade? Shade or shabby? I think it's shabby. I could be wrong.
I don't know. It's one of the two. I think it's shabby.
Where's your
What?
strips?
What strips?
The big 13, and we want to make sure they go in
You
there.
put 'em in
Oh,
there.
did I?
Yeah, you're just shoving them in there.
Okay.
Leave those on top.
Yeah.
Those are what I'm working on next.
Okay. So what is your plan? It is shabby.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta cut
You got to cut the
that.
But how are you going to figure out what these are?
That's easy.
Well, how are you going to do it?
What do you mean? Well, they match.
But how are you going to know if you have them all and where they go?
I'm just gonna lay it out.
You're going to lay it out?
Yeah.
That'll work. And then you can know for sure.
Yeah. I have numbers.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
missing,
That's cool, Michael.
few, but I cut everything out. That's what the check marks are for on here. All these check marks means I cut it all. Didn't mean I sewed it together. It means I cut it all.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you had a method to your madness.
Yeah, there is a method to my madness. I had
So
to,
you make
like,
a list,
regroup
and wait,
myself.
look, can I see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are these?
How many I had?
What's the initials for?
Dragonfly yellow.
Oh.
Swirls blue.
Oh.
Small dragonflies yellow.
Interesting. And
Yeah.
that's how many you had, and that's how many you needed.
Needed, yeah.
So you need one more, but these are just cuts.
Cut, yeah. I had to cut a few more, and I'd started sewing back up at the time, and then I obviously didn't finish it.
Aw, Terry says you got this.
Thank you.
And Tam
You
says
do.
it always amazes me all the things you can do, Michael.
I don't know. What do you mean? I haven't done anything.
You have. You sewed blocks. Those are good. I mean, look at those blocks.
All right.
Those are great.
All right.
The pretty points.
Some of them. Some of them are a little skewed.
Those are
Maybe
great points. Yeah.
I'm just sending stuff. I think it's pretty, so I did it. I
Yeah.
like the color combination, so I did it.
He picked the colors.
Mhm.
He went there. I'm trying to get it so it's flatter.
It's fine. I gotta repress everything.
You got to
It's
repress.
all fine.
You got all kinds of
I got all kinds of stuff.
So
going
this is Michael's WIP. So he's going to finish cutting and sewing and try to get the quilt top done.
on. Yeah, well, you keep talking.
And so if you don't mind, I'd like to show your progress as you go. Would you all want to see his progress as it goes? What are you doing?
Something just caught my eye that concerns me.
Oh.
You're good. Keep going.
Oh, okay. So that's WIP Wednesday. We'd love to see your WIPs. I'm going to come back at you here for just a second. Look, Michael, I wish y'all could see his brain working. It's a little, look at that. Your faces and
I always do the tongue
confusion.
thing.
So if y'all are interested, I'll share with his. Michael, you need a date night with your sewing machine.
Yeah.
Set the mood, a glass of your favorite beverage. You can't have too much of it, though, because then you can't sew a straight line. But,
I don't drink that much.
yeah. And then favorite music background and just so. I love it. What great advice.
Mm-hmm.
So Sharina says she has a card trick
Okay.
quilt.
There we go. Ah!
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay.
You found pieces.
That's what I was looking for.
Well, if there's more fabric that you need, I think there's still more
There's
in the
a
back.
little bit in the back, but
Yeah.
I think...
You think you're done?
I cut everything. I thought.
Okay.
Okay, so what I was sewing,
So-
that would be what I was sewing. Okay. We're tracking.
You're tracking?
I'm tracking now.
Okay.
I think.
It's hard when you've gone months without a
know.
project, because then this is what happens. You're like, oh, where am I? What do I?
But now...
Where do I go?
yeah,
What do
now
I do?
I was overwhelmed for a moment earlier.
Yeah.
Now I'm good.
Now
so
you're
now I can
good?
process again, and everything's fine. I'm good. I'll make it work. That's all that matters.
And interesting story. He's addicted to the True Cut system.
It will be done by next Wednesday. No.
Oh, they do want to see your project. So Tam says yes. So we're gonna share. Will it be done by next Wednesday? Isn't WIP Wednesday though? You have a month.
I have a month. I can do it in a month.
But not by next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is Cherub Chit Chat. So for those of you who are doing your WIPs and you would love us or like us or agree with us to share, we'd love to be able to share your projects too. It's all about the cherubs. So she has a card trick. Sharina says she has a card trick quilt. Do you know what that is? It's
no,
like
I don't know.
They look like it's kind of like a diamond, and then they overlap.
Oh, that's cool.
It is very cool. Okay, that she stalled on because it's time to put it on point. Oh, it's going to be her first one on point.
Oh,
this is
cool.
Michael's first one on point.
Yeah, I've never done it.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking though, so I'm gonna finish this quilt, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish the other quilt.
Yeah, he's got another whip. What
Yeah.
is it?
It's called Magic Families.
Magic Family.
Tula Pink.
Tula Pink pattern. Well, she didn't
No,
write it,
no,
but
it's,
it's
Tula
her
Pink
fabric.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna start trying to design quilts. After
And then
that.
he's going to start to try to design quilts or not, or fabric.
Fabric and quilts.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to use my fabric to make quilts. So.
Oh, there you go. So Sewing Lil Wayne says that he was working on his first
This
on point tie.
is supposed to be done with charm packs.
Yes,
It's supposed to be.
but we cut it.
I did it differently.
Yeah.
Which made it harder.
No, because you just had more to cut, and you didn't have to deal with pinked
I
edges.
was being, I was being. It took a lot of converting and whatnot.
It did.
Yeah.
We had to go through it.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a good learning experience.
Yeah. And you're not done learning because you've never done on point.
I just sew it.
Yeah, you will.
That's all it is.
Yeah, it's just
sewing.
on rows.
Oh, it's easy. So it's like it's straight, but it's not.
You still do rows, but one row will have one block with a couple triangles,
Yeah, and then the next one will have like
two
two or
blocks,
three,
right?
and then,
you
yeah,
keep
nah,
them. Yeah, you got it. It's the triangles that are going to be fun because you've never sewn with bias. So I have to, when you get there, allow me to help you get started. You won't need much, but just let me walk you through a bit, and then you'll be fine because there's a lot of bias.
Okay, so what? Okay.
It means
I know
it's
what I'm doing.
stretchy.
Yeah, I know what.
Oh, you know it means.
You taught me all that. What do you? It's not like I don't know what I'm talking. I know a decent amount. Just
You
haven't done a decent amount. There's a difference.
Yeah. And knowing's half the battle.
It's G.I. Joe. No, now I know what I'm doing though. So I'm gonna finish sewing that, cut that, and then I'm gonna sew the blocks all together down in the rows, how it's supposed to be, and then I'll work on the bias after that. And then I'll sew
Except
them
for
all
the
together.
first row they all have bias because they all have triangles.
But I don't need to sew the
Oh,
triangles
you don't.
immediately. I'll just do all
You're
the
just
blocks,
doing the
so I
rows.
can do it in
I got you.
chunks.
Yeah.
And then when I need to learn something, I come to you so I can
Yeah.
have a lot of it done and just be like, and then done.
Okay. That's a good plan. Wish I could go and it's done.
I wish I could too. I wish I could just be like this. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little magic wand.
Yeah. Some Harry Potter magic or something. It'd be cool.
Go Joe. G.I. Joe. 100%, Terry says.
100.
Did you meet Terry?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
During Shop Hop is when we, yeah.
Probably, I don't know. I was in and out a lot during
I
that.
know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do have a few new things because I've realized that people really are liking this. So we have a few. One of them is not new, but I wanted to let you know I did have a waiting list on it because it sold out. And I'm going to tell y'all this thing is selling again quickly. I'm going to have to double up. I doubled it up once, and now I have to double it up again because they just keep selling. Oh my gosh, he's smelling things, y'all. So
It's like burnt rubber.
the Hat Man. Did you meet him?
Yes.
The
Yes.
quilter with the stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's been in again, but you didn't get to see him.
Sad face.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Wonderful. We met so many wonderful people during the Shop Hop. You came in late. Is that a table run? Yes, it is a table runner. It is part of the intro to FPP because I did a project. It's just not quilted because I got nothing done this month.
It's not done.
No.
You can finish that.
I do need to finish it along with the other one.
You know what?
Hmm.
I'll quilt it for you. But it's going to be completely freehand.
Okay.
Cool.
Wow, he wants to free arm it, guys. I have 2 of them. You can load them both at the same time.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Face purple, wide eyes.
It's supposed to be a emoji.
Oh, okay.
It's a purple face with wide eyes.
Oh, right.
Close. Yeah, that's close.
Okay, so let's switch these cameras. Let's. Oh, here we go.
What's new?
What's new? Yes, Sherry, thank you. She dropped it. The things will be in the what's new. I don't know if this still is.
I don't know either.
But we're gonna talk about it.
You
All right. Yeah, I'm starving like Marvin, man. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the first thing is the Lori Holt Cute Cuts cutting mat. Okay, now this, like I said, it is not new, but we keep selling out. I think, what do we have left? 2, 3, 3. Is there 3 in the house? I have to place another order with it.
3 or 4.
Because every time we sell, I know. No, there's not 4. I know
They keep
there's not 4.
going.
They do. So what I like about
Why are you
this
taking it from me?
is,
Showing the sides.
is believe it or not, it's the size. So yes, if you have an 8x8, because it's only 5x8, it won't work if you have an 8x8 block, right? But if you have those 4.5-inch blocks or so, or 3.5 or 2.5, it's nice because it's easy to spin, right? And it's good to pack if you're going to go sit somewhere and sit and sew with some small pieces. I wasn't sure how well this would go over, but it keeps selling out. So if anybody was looking at buying one, they are back in stock. So we have a green side and a red side on this one. She has some other ones that are larger sizes. So I'm thinking, because they're so stinking cute, I'm thinking about going ahead and ordering some to hold in the house.
Does she have other colors?
Yeah, there are other colors. The larger, depending on the size, is what.
The color? Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. We all love Lori. Lori's amazing. Okay, so that's not new, but I wanted to talk about it because people keep selling out. Okay.
Like hot fire. Words are hard.
Yeah, words are hard. It's okay.
Yeah.
So I also want to tell y'all that we got an actual color wheel in the house because a number of you bought. I mean, even at the shop, people are coming in. They're getting different color stuff. I am sold out of the essentials currently. The box I showed of the essential colors, but there's more on order. So as soon as it hits the shop, I'll put them back online if that was something you were interested in. But we do have some foolproof still. And then we also have the essential color wheel. They call it a companion. I just think it's pretty. I'd like to hang this in our sewing room. I just think it's pretty. But it will go with that essential box. It'll help you create colors. Oh, I really like that side. Oh, that's pretty. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's in the house too.
God, I love color.
Okay, next on the list is we do have the Curve Appeal with 3-yard quilts. This is a new thing. She is Mac. Her name Mac. Yep, Mac Cox. She is a YouTube creator. So you can find her on YouTube. And what's that? Are you laughing at me? Okay. I know what you're laughing at. So, at any rate,
Oh, that's funny.
this is brand new with Fabric Cafe.
Look at the designs too.
Yep. Now we can do that. Now we can. Yes, those are there's one more in there.
Oh, really? I like that.
There's always 8. And did they say there's 8? Yeah, 8 unique. And look at the pretty curves. You like that one? Yeah.
I won't do it.
It's all about the
I'm
curves.
not doing curves.
Yeah.
Ever. Can't
No, you can't.
Nope,
can't
can't
say.
make me.
Oh, I know we can't make you, but is there curves in that one?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't see them.
So
It looks like squares.
that's a curve.
Oh, I
There's
see
a
it.
little curve there.
Oh, I
curve
see it. I
there.
see it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very good. So this is the newest
This one looks cool.
3-yard quilts. So these are 3-yard quilts. But with curves, guys. So the whole book is it's a lot of fun to look at for sure.
Yeah, look at.
And-
That's all I'll ever do.
Put a creative twist on 3-yard quilts using curves. So they have the instructions for lap size, twin, queen, king is included, just like they have been doing. But I wanted to, oh, look, and she's of M.A., how you say that word?
Couture.
Couture Crafting. So that's probably her YouTube channel. Here, I'm going to move it out of the words in case anybody's interested in seeking her out.
Make it a little better for you.
Yeah, because she is, like I said, she is a YouTube creator. Ooh, that's nice, Michael. Yeah, look at that. Everybody gets sick as you're moving around.
I'm sorry. I did my best.
Last but not least, because I know a number of y'all are seek out some religious type things. We got a couple of things in the house that came in. Here's one. How big are they? Is what I want. This is a 6-inch square. Oh, I just noticed she has 8, so I'll have to see if there are any out there that are 8. But it's just one square in this package, okay? And this is how I figured out that we have 8-inch squares. I'll have to look to see if there's any kind of religious kind of prints or things. And I'll just look anyway to see what they all are. But it's Jody, isn't that sweet? Jody Houghton Designs.etsy.com. So you can find her on Etsy or at her website. Oh, no, that's also .com. So there's also Quilter's Gifts by Jody.etsy.com. So if anybody's interested, these are super cute. But these are new in our shop too, because I know a number of you have really enjoyed that we started carrying some offerings of things out there that we find that have some religious background to them. So how fun is that?
Okay. We can't count. That is all 8 of them on the back.
Oh, it is? We can't count?
We can't count.
Oh, they were 8. Okay. On the back, Michael said we didn't count it right. I didn't count it. You took my word for it.
I did take your word for it.
Yeah. It was me who can't count.
I was trying to figure it out.
It's the WIP Wednesday, not Whippy. Yeah. It's thrown me off.
Oh, okay.
And I have a class tomorrow. So, at any rate, are they iron?
Iron on.
Hey, Christina. Or is that Christine or Christine? Christina. Yeah. They're actually cotton fabric panels. It's considered a panel. It's just a 6. Is it 6-inch? Am I lying?
You keep changing.
Yeah.
You said something about 8 at one point.
Well, they have 8. You weren't listening. Yeah,
No,
this is a
I was
6-inch.
trying to figure out the
Okay,
pattern.
so they are cotton fabric panels printed with permanent textile dyes, perfect for zipper pouches, elements within quilts, wall hangings, mug mats, or fabric bins, to name a few. So they're already printed on a piece of cotton.
$4.19.
$4.19. Yeah.
I'll just move it on to the next question. You're good.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, we've already sold some too. I know people can confirm it's 6-inch. Thank you. She probably looked at it. Yeah, they have bees on it too.
That's cute.
It is cute. The whole thing is cute, and I know that people look for things like that. And this is your quilt shop, so we try to find them. So absolutely, Christina.
Can confirm it's 6 inches.
Yeah.
How's Tam know that?
Because she can look at the product.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love those. Very cute. Gotcha. I can't see. I struggle with this. We need a big screen.
I told you how to do it.
I'm not doing it with the TV. That's
Why?
too much.
I'm going to have to come down there. Let's come on down.
Yeah, we'll be here. And you can always order online and put it as, if you're local, you can put it as pickup and we'll hold it.
If you order it, I can bring it to you.
Oh, that's...
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I can bring it to you.
Oh, yeah. Just select pickup.
Pick up, and I'll just bring it up.
Yeah. Okay. I just realized.
You didn't know who that was.
No. And you're sewing and typing?
That's a frightening combination.
Yeah.
Because one's gonna suffer, and we all know which one shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. The typing sounds important.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would be fun to Mod Podge on a framed canvas.
Ooh.
That'd be cute. Or is there others?
You know what somebody told me the other day?
Yeah.
I don't know who I was.
Sashings in it too.
Yeah. You know what they. This is a really cool idea. So I forget who I was talking to. If it was you, let me know it was you. They were at some
Oh,
hotel.
that too.
They were at some hotel, and they were in a closet. They were in the closet of the hotel, okay? And in it had this like wallpaper that reminded them of kind of like original Morris Company, or, you know, kind of a print of a fabric. And then she realized you could Mod Podge fabric on your walls and have it instead of painted walls.
Oh, 100%. I would so do that.
I'm thinking.
What is the little things called? The
Piping?
piping. Thank you.
Why were you going
You
there?
could do piping on that. That'd be cool.
Oh,
Just little frames all around it.
well, the
Put it
piping.
together.
The piping is just like a layer,
I know.
and then you'd still have to have a border.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you would do a
A border
sashing
with a piping.
with a piping.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Yeah, you're not
I got
wrong.
enough. I got enough projects.
Or you can put piping in your right as a layer before your binding too, so you can bind with piping before it.
Nonsense.
It's not hard.
I don't know how to do piping.
I know. So look, she says, "Don't give me ideas." I know. Can you imagine though how
wall?
cool?
That'd be sick.
Yeah, put fabric on your.
I'd do it.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. And she was even thinking on the ceiling, because you know how I like painted ceilings. You could put fabric and.
You know what cool though? You could,
okay.
you know, really cool.
What?
Have you seen like Harry Potter, where they got the fabric that like scoops?
Yeah.
Ooh. That'd be so pretty.
He used some Tula Pink or Dan Morris.
Dan Morris. I like Tulip Pink, but I don't think it.
Have
Well,
to
depends on what
have you
kind.
been to Graceland? The pool table room walls are covered in fabric.
From the 1970s?
It's not. I haven't, but it's not. Is it felt or velveteen or?
Oh, felt?
Because they used to put that on walls
Yeah,
too.
ooh, I don't like that. I don't want to touch it.
I have not been to
taste it.
Graceland yet. It's on my bucket list.
Where is Graceland?
They used to do that on the whole house.
On the White House.
Oh, no, it says
On the
White House. Oh,
It's-
okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Sort of like
Yeah.
a basement. Sort of, yeah. Yes.
Ah, she's
She
got
has-
fabric.
Yeah, it's for Halloween. They do like Amanda did it, and she put it up, and it was all
Like droopy.
yeah.
That's pretty
But
cool.
imagine like doing that all the time with fabric.
Yeah.
You can make it.
Oh,
look
you
like
could
a
even
tent.
then like weaving them across each other, and
Yeah.
oh my god, yeah. Oh, listen.
Yep. Creepy cloth. That's what it's called.
Oh,
It's like black and half see through and real cool. Yeah.
they did put velvet on the
wallpaper.
wallpaper. Yeah, I
I don't
remember.
like velvet.
It was on everything.
my
It was
teeth.
even on my parents' record player. It was the big ones
Yep.
that, you know, it was like a cabinet case that was like really long,
Mm-hmm.
and in the where the speakers were, they had a wood design, but then behind it was a red velvet or velveteen. Yeah, it was a thing.
I
They even did
know, but I don't
paintings.
I don't like velvet.
They even did paintings
I
that
can
had
taste it.
that
I
texture.
can taste it. It hurts my teeth. Just thinking about it.
Graceland.
Is in Memphis.
Yes.
Okay. Scary 70s.
Hey, we're good. I'm a 70s girl.
90s, baby.
All good things come from the 70s. And Utah has all the good quilty things, right?
I'm a 90s baby. What does that
You
make
got
me?
Kimberbell that's in Utah.
What does that make me?
Huh?
What does that make me? I'm not from the 70s.
I don't know.
Alright, we're going to fight.
Hey, Cindy. Glad to see y'all. Yep. See? There we go. She agrees. 70s babies, man. It's the way it is.
I love Utah. I haven't been.
I've driven. Yeah, you have.
Well, I've been through it.
You've been through
I
it.
haven't been to it. There's
No,
a difference.
yeah. Next year I'm going to Garden of Quilts.
Okay. Depends on life.
Yeah.
But
Those yeah, see, he remembers the velvet paintings. They used
I've
to
seen them.
We had some.
They look cool. They look cool.
They do.
I just can't touch
and
it.
they work really good under a black light.
Yeah, but I can't touch it. My teeth work.
Oh, look, Tam's with you. 90 babies.
Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tam is 90s, too.
Just think,
Apparently.
Michael, all the Okay, now I didn't like the 70s clothes, but they come back
What do you mean?
with a bell bottom.
They're fun.
Disco.
I'd wear it. Garden of Quilts.
Oh, where is that? It's in Utah at Thanksgiving Point, which Sharina would be able to tell you the name of the town. I think it starts with an A.
Yeah.
But it's at Thanksgiving Point, which is like a 200-acre thing that they have all kinds of stuff there. But then Riley Blake hosts the Garden of Quilts. So lots of fun, lots of people there. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool stuff.
Fun, fun, fun.
Yep. Garden of Quilts.
See, thank you. Bell bottoms are great.
Mm.
Plaid bell bottom pants.
Welcome back.
I just started recently liking plaid.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like to wear plaid.
Yeah, but that's
It's a whole other kind of plaid. I'm just saying, plaid in general.
Yeah, I like plaids.
Going to Mona Farm.
I was there I don't know what that says, and passed it going to Mona Farm.
My first suit was lime green leisure suit my mom picked out. Yuck.
Bless your heart.
Lime green. Woo! That's a suit. Salt Lake City.
Oh, duh.
Going to Mona Farm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry.
I didn't realize. I don't know what else.
I did, and it just didn't dawn on me.
I don't know any of these things.
I wasn't thinking.
I don't like acronyms. I'm not in the Army anymore.
Okay, I never put you in a lime green suit, but you would have been cool with it.
Probably, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Tam doesn't like the clothes I put her in, though.
Yeah. It's because
You'll start saving your money for the Garden of Quilts. Okay, Sharina. I'm going next year. I already made the promise. So no matter what, I have to go to the Garden of Quilts.
Guess I'll be running the shop.
So, at any rate. Okay, well, that's what we got for today. I got a whole lot of WIP because it's still a work in progress. I just haven't gotten very far. And Michael is now starting his several month project. It happens.
Yeah, don't give me anything for that. It'll get done.
You're going to look it up? It's really cool. It's a really cool quilt show. Lots of quilts. And they're outside. It's all outside. Well, they have tents and stuff for you can take classes and sit and, they have vendors out there.
To top it off, she gave me a home perm.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but that's funny. We trip to Springville to their quilt show.
Oh, very cool.
Fun.
Quilt shows are awesome. I love quilt shows.
I want to go.
I know we're missing out on market this year, and we're all kind of bumming. I know. Yeah.
I want my scissors.
So.
My long arm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Scissors in my long arm.
Yeah. Well, I'll let y'all get going. So I hope y'all will let me share some of y'all's WIPs or finishes. Next week, we'll be here live at 3 p.m. on Hump Day. Whoop, whoop. For the Cherub Chit Chat right here on YouTube and or Facebook, wherever you find your home, that's where we... And or. Well, we're But, and some people do both. Like they jump.
Yeah.
It's so fun to watch. Oh, I'm over here now. Hey. So, you're going to sew and quilt in Fredericksburg. All right. You're going to the expo. Yeah.
Everyone's going places.
You haven't been to the Fredericksburg one.
No. That's one.
Next year we might be at the Fredericksburg as a vendor.
For
Grace.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So that is so fun. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself. Hey, take pictures. Show them to Michael if you see anything really cool or inspirational that you find. We all like the quilt candy. But next week is Cherub Chit Chat. So we'll come back at you, and I will keep working on my WIPs. Michael will work on his, and I know y'all are working on yours. Boop, boop, right? And thank you. Appreciate it, Christina. So You good?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm chilling.
Okay.
I need food.
Yeah, we need food.
Yeah.
Until next time, guys, may y'all continue to be inspired, productive, ever so joyful. Never stop believing, and never stop making your dreams in quilting come true. Thank you all for stopping in. It's so much fun when you do. Happy quilting. Happy hump day. Whoop, whoop.
Stay safe.
See you all soon. And thank you, Sherry, for watching out for all the peeps. Love y'all.